We are back with more Insurgency Sandstorm today, and we are going to look at the brand new map in the game, Prison. Hope you're going to enjoy it. Let's do it! Welcome to Mayberrack Prison. Why not come in and have a look around? So, at the time of recording, the Glasshouse operation, or Operation Glasshouse, whichever way you wanted to put it round, has finally dropped, and I've got to say, I am super pumped for this, and what I thought I would do today is give you my first impressions on the new map in the game, which is Prison. And guys, I gotta say, this is taking Insurgency Sandstorm to a whole different level as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, I think you'll be super impressed by this map. So let's kick it off though. Where do you find the map? What modes or what gameplay modes is it available in? And then we'll walk you through the map with some footage as you're seeing now. So you can find the Prison map as a standalone map at the moment in either co-op or versus. Just click in and you can see it right there. I tend to play in co-op, so all the footage you're seeing is all done through co-op, but either or. I would expect that they're going to put this map into the general map pool going forward, so it'll be random, but for now you can pretty much play 24/7 on Prison, which is a great news. So what do I think about Prison? Prison is quite a different map for this game, or quite a different experience from our point of view of what I generally play. So I like it a lot. I think I would encourage the developers to make more maps like this, because it just seems to me as though it's a little bit more fast-paced in the nature of how they have built the map, and it relies on quite a bit of verticality. Ooh, big words, G4, I know, but it does rely on very close quarters, a little bit of verticality, and you're not really spending a lot of time traversing the map and long gaps between points. It's all nice and compact, and I like that. I think it is a very, very good addition to the game, and it really, like I said, it just feels like a different gaming experience when you play this map because of the way it has been designed. So big props to the developers. I do love this map. It might not suit every play style. If you're used to sitting back and sniping, for instance, this might not be the map for you. It does feel as though it plays a lot quicker. It actually probably doesn't, but it's just the nature of the way they've designed the map that it just has that quicker, close quarters feel about it. And yeah, I like it. It's exciting. It's new, and it does lend itself to adjusting your playstyle and doing something a little bit different, which can always be good. It freshens up the game and makes it a little bit more exciting. So, as far as the map goes, yeah, there's so many angles and corners that you have to take care of. So, my advice is, if you're playing it for the first time, just let somebody go first and follow it. I mean, hopefully they're not playing it for the first time at the same time. Take your time and work through the map. It's still taking me a little bit of time to figure out how each of the points work, and the points do change depending on whether you're on the security side or the insurgents side of the playing roster. And so I think as they do traditionally with these maps, you start from a different side depending on which faction you're actually playing as. As far as weapons go, you can play with what you want, but I suggest that they've given you the new shotguns for a reason. I'd suggest possibly shotguns or an SMG, but you know, I've seen a lot of people playing with assault rifles, so it really doesn't matter. I guess the downside to playing with some of the SMGs is that, you know, with the Breacher class, there's only a couple of slots per game in there, so you have to get in fairly quickly. But you could possibly use something like the P90 from the Advisor class that we showed you a week or so ago. It's a good alternative. The shotguns are in the Breacher class also, so the Breacher class is going to be very, very popular for this map, and like I said, there's only 2 slots available in the roster, so you have to get in real quick, have your loadouts already set and be ready to fight people. But there is, like I said, the P90 and the Vector in the Advisor class that is a good alternative, and then all the assault rifles are also totally viable, so you have got a reasonable amount of flexibility. I would like to see them spread out some of the options as far as gun types go for this map, because 2 slots for prison is just not enough for a close quarters map. But in the footage you're seeing, I'm using the P90 and the MP5, and we're going to talk about the MP5 next week. I'll give you the lowdown on that, but yeah, both those guns are totally viable for this map. One thing to note though, if you are playing Versus, you might have a little bit more limited range of weapons in certain classes. So I couldn't find the KSG in a Versus loadout for security. It was on the KS23, so just be aware of that your Versus classes are going to be different from your co-op classes. So when you first get onto the map, expect to die a lot, because like I said earlier, there are so many nooks and crannies and angles, and you know, not only is it at ground level, it's above you and to left and right. So there's so many angles you can be shot by, and until you learn the enemy patterns, it's going to take you a while to get your head around the map. Because it's in one area and it's fairly compressed, you will start to work this out fairly quickly. I certainly was starting to work out things in a very short period of time, but slow and steady is probably my advice until you learn the map. You know, follow some of the more experienced players on the map. Find your way around, find the rights that work for you. It all takes time, but I think you'll have a huge amount of fun. But expect to take a gunfight round every single corner you go through, because that's generally what happens. So there you go, guys. That is Prison. I think jump in and have a lot of fun on it. It is, like I said, I do like it. I do like the change of pace that the developers have implemented. I'm just having so much fun on this map, because it's forcing me to engage in close quarters combat, and yeah, huge amount of fun. Drop into it. Let me know your own experiences in the comments down below. If you're playing the game and you've tried this map for the first time, I'd love to hear how you find it, how you personally find it. Hope it's been useful. Thanks for the support, and we'll catch you next time on Gaming for XP. Oh, see ya.